Get ready, because this is the very first reloaded file. But quickly, I'm going to go through what this is. This is basically going to be clips from my life. Now, it's mainly going to be focused on the business aspect of it, but you're also going to get some real tidbits. So, I don't know. Maybe there's some stuff you can relate to in there. One thing that I really like about this is I specifically set it up to where every clip is in chronological order. It kind of would have made sense for me to move some clips around and make it like pull a little better, but I kind of like the fact that every clip is in chronological order and how it happened. I try to make every single one make as much sense as possible. Oh, and one quick side note. I started this week off with a business goal of buying and selling 3 pairs minimum and $100 profit. So just gonna let you know that before you get into it. Here it is. Here's the shoes we have in inventory right now. And I am about to list some of these Funko Pops. I'll probably list some of these on eBay and try to sell them. All right, now I need to list all of those on eBay, which is going to take a minute, so I'm going to get to that. I'm going to say one thing. Disney used to be pretty cool, man. You know, Disney used to be lit. These past 5 years has gone in the drain. I'll even, like, bro, don't even get me started on the new Little Mermaid film. Absolutely not. Nearly an hour later and we're done. That was, oh, I hate doing that. Next, whatever. Alright, I just uploaded 2 TikToks these past couple days. I say make your word your bond. I said one of the captions. Kind of like I say something and then I have to go do it, right? And it's kind of a good thing for me. It makes me productive, and also I'd say it's somewhat inspiring, and it's good for the niche I'm trying to hit, which is, you know, people getting in on that self-improvement. So that's kind of what we're doing. We might make another video today. We'll see what happens. It probably won't be as like big, but we'll do it. We'll probably do it, and we're gonna keep growing with that. So that's the plan. That's the game. And yeah, here's another clip for the YouTube vid. You know what, bro? I'm kind of pissed off. I'll be straight up. I'm not making the type of money I want to make. I'm having a difficult time moving these shoes. I'm in a business that doesn't make nearly as much money. The rate at which I make money is so much slower than what I made $1,000 just waking up. Yeah, like, and now I can't do that again until I'm 18. Like, the thing I'm doing right now is such a slower process, and I'm not going to leave it because I met a lot of good people in this community, but bro, fuck, it is so annoying. I need to get an audience to bring more people in to get more customers, literally. I'll be so straight up. I got a very tactical goal here. But like, it's so Alright, it is the early morning, and that was probably scary. And I just had a shoe sell. It was the New Balance's cherries, and now we have a Nike Dunk drop in about an hour. So we're gonna get ready for that. But first, we're gonna eat this protein oatmeal, which I'm about to put some protein mix in, because I'd say I'm on a bulk, if that makes sense. It's probably the technical term for it. But yeah, I'm just been eating an absolute large amount of food. So, all right, we're going for the dunk drop. It's right there, bro. I'm doing it on my phone too. All right, we just joined the draw for both dunks. On here, it says draw joined. It'll show us back in a minute, I guess. All right, we got a drop today at 9 o'clock. I'm gonna check the margins. I think it's good enough to go for it. We're gonna run a couple accounts on it, and also we got these New Balances back here, these cherry blossoms that we're about to ship out today. So today's gonna be good, mother. We're getting it done. Yeah, so I ended up hitting on a pair of dunks, and then I immediately sold on my boy D Miles. Alright, I just picked up some military blacks used. I think I already got someone who wants them. So yeah, our goal for the week was to buy and sell 3 pairs. We've already bought 1 pair and we have a buyer for them. Then we bought this pair, now we have a buyer for them, and we sold this other shoe. So we've already done that, but that was a minimum goal, so we're chilling. We ended up selling one of these garbage pairs over here. We sold those, and we sold them a little bit at a loss, but I don't know, it wasn't a good buy, so it's okay. And then it's these things, and these things actually made me look like a G, because it's crazy. I was already, hold on. There's this kid that I go to school with, and I was already talking to a guy about getting these shoes. They're they're military black Jordan 4s, right? And they're a size 11. And I was already talking to this guy locally about getting them. And, you know, I was probably going to anyways, but I wasn't in a rush. And then this kid from my school, he hit me up. He's like, hey, yo, you have any Midnight Navy 4s or some military black Jordan 4s? And there's the Gracie part. It's in a size 11. So I'm like, oh yeah, bro, I can source this for you easily. Which I could in general, but I already have this, so like I can get it next day. So I was like, oh yeah, bro, I'll get you that in no time. So literally the next day I go pick them up, hit them back up, and I look like a G. Boom. They're used, but receipt and all. I gave them a pretty solid deal, to be honest. But yeah, that's it, bro. Hold up. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. All right. The Friday, I'm done with school. Suck my. Oh, I have an AC. Okay. Besides that, done with school. Sold the shoes. Yeah, son. And guess what? When I started this week off. Goal was $100 minimum profit. As of today, we have just done 190 in profit. So yeah, we are top of the line. We just got 150 profit today. It's crazy. So life's pretty good. Life's pretty good. It is Friday night as of today. I already brought this up. We've bought and sold 3 pairs. Officially, I need to ship out some shoes tomorrow to make it, and I'm waiting for some other ones to come in, the pink ones. I just hit the gym pretty hard, and so I was deadlifting, and I don't know, my back just f***ed up today. I've done 3 plates before, and I tried it again just after a couple reps, but still, I don't know, something just, I may have pulled a muscle in my back. I don't know, it kind of hurts right now. I'm taking ACT tomorrow, yep, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, someone just hit me up on to buy these Midnight Navies. I'm gonna go meet them and sell them. Okay, video total, week total, recap, whatever we sold 5 pairs. It was a really good week. I'll put them up, there you go. We did $700 total this week, which was good. $200 profit, which obviously is low. But one of the main things we did with the sales this week is we cleared out a lot of dead inventory, which means we sold it for a loss. But selling it for a little bit of a loss is a lot better than holding on to the inventory. So I think 3 of the pairs we sold for a bit of a loss. So how much money at a loss was probably like a little over 100. So I have $700 that I didn't have before, so that's better, right? Because the money was just sitting in the shoes. That's the total. That's the end for this. Reselling. This is the first reloaded file. We're gonna come out with more of these. This one was focused on the sneaker reselling part, which I feel like some of them will be, but this is definitely a slower business model than drop shipping. It feels, and it kind of angers me, because you know how much effort I have to go through for one sale? You have to find a buyer or find a shoe, which, believe it or not, is actually pretty difficult. Because getting it on a retail drop, right? There's like millions of people want it, and there's only like a couple 100,000 stock if you're lucky. That's kind of high too. But then there's people who have multiple accounts, who go in on multiple accounts, and then you just have people who have like hundreds of entries. So it's really hard to get a pair. And then if you're doing it normally, it's with used shoes, and then you have the issue like I've had recently where you actually buy replicas, you know what to look for because you just got into it, or you buy a shoe that doesn't sell well, but you got it for a really low price and you're trying to flip it because you're hungry. But sometimes it's better to not buy a shoe than to buy a shoe. People who normally do this are just like really into the whole, like they're into sneakers a lot. I never really was. Like, sure, the shoes are cool, but I didn't buy these, you know? The only reason I got into this is because when I was drop shipping, the product I drop shipped was replicas of these shoes. Oh yeah, that's what I did. And it actually worked out pretty well until I ran into some, so it's not legal issues, it's just issues with Shopify. Like they didn't like you selling other people's branded stuff. So once you start making a decent bit of money, they look into it a little more, and then it got shut down. And then since I was doing it under my parents' name, they got freaked out a little bit, right? Although nothing actually happened, it's just my store got kaput. It got terminated. So I have to wait till I'm 18. So basically I'm fighting with one hand behind my back, and I'm still balling. But it's definitely a lot slower. Like, I woke up and I made $1,000 in one day, and then my account got terminated, which is a very frustrating experience, especially when you just figured it out after months of trial and error, and you finally got something and you figure it out, you know, and you're like, okay, I know how to do this, and then boom, kaput, and you have to go find some other thing to do that. So yeah, that's the issue we're in. But bro, when I turn 18, 100% running back drop shipping. I already have an idea for it in general. It's good too. This is I'm dragging this out, but the big things are coming. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm really about to level up, and I can feel it. And it's gonna be good. It's gonna be great, and I want to provide as much value as I can to the people that are giving me money. So we're gonna do our best at that. So we're gonna set it up right. We're gonna set it up properly. We're gonna build a strong foundation for it, and we're gonna get it done. So, without further ado, goodbye. Have a fantastic, wonderful motherfucking week. Yeah, well, I just filmed that outro type deal, and the pink dunks came in, so. See how long I had to wait? Like, this is like almost a week later. Boom. 7U grade school. Ooh, clean. Look at that. Boom, son. Maybe that. Okay. Maybe this will be the thumbnail, huh? Hopefully this gets out by the end of the week, and we can start filming for the next one. I don't know what we're gonna do. All of these probably aren't going to be just business related, although I'm sure it'll always be brought up in it. We'll maybe mix in gym, life shit. Although this is kind of my life, so we'll try to make this a little more interesting. Hope everyone has a wonderful week, and there's the clap. It starts. Fucking shut the fuck up, you